Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Budget with Emma. I'm Emma, and this is my YouTube channel. Today, we're going to be doing a weekly check-in to see how we're getting on with our wallet stuffing, and then we're going to be doing some penny saving challenge and then restuffing our cash wallet. So this week hasn't been too bad. With fuel, we stuffed 50, spent 40, and we have 10 left over. Gas, we stuffed 20 and we spent the full 20, so there's nothing left. Electric, we had 70, we put the full 70 onto our meter, so that has all gone. Groceries, we have a £50 budget and we spent £39.52, so we have £10.48 left in our wallet. Eating out, we had a budget of 20, we did not go out, we still have the full 20, which is fabulous. Amazon, £20 stuffed, I spent £3.99, so I had £16.01 left, but I had to give my boys 50p each for school, so that is down by £1, so there's £15.01 in there. So out of the £230 we stuffed, I have £173.51 that I've spent, so this will be £55.49 minus the £1. So that is really good for this week. I've got no complaints at all. We've had a super week. Everybody's been busy with school, after school activities, work, so can't really complain. This is this week's money for stuffing. So let's see what we have in our cash wallet and see if it all lines up. So fuel, we should have 10, and we do have 10. Gas, empty. Electric, empty. Groceries, we have £10, and this should be 48p. £10, £20, £30, £40, £45, £46, £47, £48. So yeah, £10.48 there out of our groceries. Dining out has the full 20 left. So super. And Amazon has the 10. And we should have £5.01 here. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.50. £5.01. So that is that is perfect. So all this change here is going to go into our penny saving challenge, and I am also going to be adding a £10 to our challenge so I can scratch off a few more numbers. So we will put this money to the side for now. So that's £40 we've got to play with for our envelope challenges. So we'll put that there. And then this is our penny saving challenge. I've not scratched that many yet, but I do have a list of what I'm going to scratch today, so we should get quite a few done. Ignore the scruffy handwriting. So I've worked out here I have £15.49, which is right, the 10 the £5 one and the 48p, £15.49. We're going to scratch or cross out these three big numbers. That leaves us with £4.78, and then we're going to go over to the lower numbers and scratch off 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then 16, 17, 18, 19, and then 21, 22, 23, also 24, and then 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and then that leaves 88p, and then we are going to scratch the 88, which is here. So look at all them we have filled. We've done the first full row, and we've done about half of the last one, if you look at them all together. So now we will put it in our tin, our £10 note. At least this way I can keep a track of how much I'm actually putting in. And the last one, super. I always give you a show of our late queen. So that is that done and dusted. It's getting nice and heavy, which is what we like to see. So that is our penny saving challenge done for this week. So now we have 4 £10 notes to play with. So let's get our envelopes. I'm back with our weekly envelope. This gets £10 every week out of what we've got from our cash wallet. But if I don't have any, I would have to take it out of the bank, out of our buffer. So one of the 10s is going in there. So at the end of the year, week 52, I should have £520 saved up in our envelopes. So now we've got £30. So I've just been and picked these numbers. I've picked number 6 and number 13 because I like to have a bit of extra in each envelope. So number 6 is getting a £10. So that's £4 extra. And then number 13 is getting £20, which means it will have an extra £7 for when we eventually, in about 6 years, come to open these envelopes. So I should have more than the £5,050 that you're meant to have. And I've just put a little note of how much is actually in each envelope, just to keep me on track. So that is our envelopes done for this week. Not as good as last week, but it is what it is. I think next week, when I stuff my electric, I might not have to spend it because we do get the £66 voucher off the government, so we will see what happens there. There we go. Adding this to our envelope stack. I will fill these out shortly. And then our bag of envelopes, getting nice and chunky. And then these are just some little trackers I made to colour in, so that we can keep an eye on what we are actually doing. But we shall do them in a bit. So we've done that. Now it's time to stuff the wallet for this week. And we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200, 210, 220, 230 to stuff. Same amounts as usual. So our week 2, which I've already filled in, they're all starting on 0 again. I don't roll it over, I put it all into the envelopes. So let's start off with fuel. That needs 50. So fuel 20, 40 and 50. I don't mind if these get folded in a mess, because then they just go into the envelopes, so it's no different really. So that is in there, £50 for this week. Gas is getting 20. So gas will be going on as normal. I'm not sure what to do yet about the electric, but I will update you all next week what I eventually decide to do. So electric is getting 70, so 20, 40, 60, and a 10 makes 70. This would be rather nice to put into our envelopes next week, I'm not going to lie. So that is in there. Maybe it'll be there next week, maybe not. Who knows? Then our groceries are getting 50. I might try Heron Foods this week. My mum said a brand new store's open and it's massive, so I may fill the freezer. And then we've got dining out. I do fancy a KFC, you know. It's been so long since we've had one. I just really fancy some fried chicken. Boneless or on the bone? I'm not sure yet. Ooh, on the bone. Making my mouth water. And lastly, Amazon. I do want to get some gel pens for colouring in my little trackers. I think it'd be much easier than my son's crayons. So I may treat myself to some of them. Maybe the scented ones like we used to use at school. Well, I did anyway. I love them. So that is it for this week's video. Thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed my little check-in and stuffing. See you again next time. Bye!